Today we'll be talking about seasonal strategies for revenue managers and how us as travelers can leverage those. There are four primary seasons: low demand, peak demand, shoulder demand, and special event. Today we'll be talking about low, high, and shoulder seasonal hotel room rates and how we can identify those seasons and leverage them for a better experience and a better rate. The first season we'll talk about is peak season. This is when the hotel generally has the highest rates and is able to fill the hotel the easiest. Think about location and think about weather. These will often dictate the season for that property. Take Scottsdale, for example. Great place to golf, fantastic place to vacation in the winter. Peak season for Scottsdale is generally January 15th to March 31st. That way it's cool in the morning if you want to golf. It's beautiful in the afternoon to sit by the pool, and many conventions are also in town. This is when you'll find the highest rates at these properties, as well as the least amount of bundle discounts. Southern California peak season is almost the opposite of Arizona. You can set your clock by when it starts on Memorial Day, the prices will increase, and then it lowers on Labor Day. So that Monday night, starting on Labor Day, you'll find better deals than you will the entire summer. This is peak season, and again, you'll be paying the most rate for these properties, and they'll also be at the highest occupancy. Travel Dad tip: if you have to travel during peak season, I recommend reviewing the event calendar of wherever you're going to. It's going to be busy. There will be events there, so you don't want to combine high occupancy from just the general traveler with high occupancy from an event happening. If you can avoid those special events during high season time, you'll be better off and it'll be less crowded. The next season I want to talk about is the low demand season. This is when you'll generally find the best rates, the most deals, and the hotel occupancy at its lowest. Low season in Indianapolis, for example, is generally January through March. It's cold outside, the holidays are over, so the properties are going to be running promotions to also try and drive occupancy. It's a great time to travel if you can find indoor activities in Indianapolis in the winter. Arizona low season is, well, you probably guessed it, basically the summertime when temperatures soar up to 112, 115 degrees, and resorts will be lowering their rates and offering many deals. It's a great time to get a great rate, but don't forget your sunblock and plenty of towels. Another example of a low season, smaller window, is Southern California. About September 15th, their lower season starts. Schools are all back in session, theme park occupancy is down, which means hotel occupancy is down. And this could be a great time to travel to the beach where it's still warm. It hasn't gotten quite chilly yet. Travel Dad tip: if you can travel in the low season, you'll find many promotions. Free breakfast, stay 3 nights, get the 4th night free. And Travel Dad expert tip: across the nation, 2 of the lowest demand periods are the week after Thanksgiving and the 2 weeks leading up to the week of Christmas. Across the nation, you'll find great rates because these are traditionally low travel dates for everyone. The third season we'll be talking about today is my favorite season, the shoulder season. This is the 2 to 3, sometimes 4-week period between the high and the low season. And it's a great time to travel if you can figure out the schedule. For example, my family would travel to San Diego the week before Memorial Day and depart on the Friday of the Memorial Day weekend. The weather was still great and the room rates hadn't spiked yet. Shoulder season in Florida is generally in May or the early part of September. Schools are transitioning in and out, and again, park occupancies are lower, and weather, especially in May, is still nice. September, it'll be a little warm, but not as bad as August. Finally, the shoulder season in Arizona, you can look to mid-April right up to May. Most of the group conventions have already concluded. The snowbirds have flown home, and this is called the shoulder season in Arizona. Again, you'll find lower rates and pretty tolerable weather. It's a great time to visit. So if you can figure out how to travel in April to May, you should look at Scottsdale or Tucson. They're fantastic destinations with great weather on that time frame. So those are 3 of the 4 seasonal travels, the 4th being special event, which we'll cover in a different video. But if you're able to target the low season, the high season, and the shoulder season of whatever destination you're interested in, you'll be able to understand why the room rates are fluctuating, and depending on your family schedule, when's the best time to travel for low to mid occupancy and great value. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. You're going to be able to help Travel Dad Steve make more videos and bring more content to you. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.